welcome to episode number 7 of Out of My Depth in Paradise. I am the FM Novice. You join us for the FA Cup final at home to Seychelles United. Actually, technically speaking, we're actually playing at Seychelles United's ground, so we are away even though we are showing as the home side in this one. If you're wondering why I'm looking exactly the same as I did in the last episode, it's because in real time I finished that last episode about 5 minutes ago. So we are just recording 2 episodes in one evening because that's the way I roll. In the brief amount of time since we last spoke, we have had our youth recruitment improved. The second time this season it is improved. We're now at a fairly basic level, which is still ridiculously poor. And we have received the best part of 18 grand for winning the league, which was more than I ever got in the Ukraine. Not that I am bitter in the slightest. This could very much be a very, very short episode. We are unchanged since the last episode. So we are going with the 4-3-1, 4-3-3 formation, I think that is. So it's Thomas Hall in goal, Hall minus Mafiot Degassi, Aganthi, Suzette, Marie in midfield, Lesserant and Lorraine on the wings, and Anacora up front. We lost to these guys in the league a few months ago, and revenge is very much on the cards. But we still won the league, which I'm still struggling to believe how we've managed to achieve that. My objective for this season was to make sure we were competitive at best, and we've ended up winning the whole damn thing, which you can't complain too much. But we didn't win anything else, as Hall seems to be content on running the whole length of the field without being tackled, which is fair play for a right back, now completely out of position. Anacora, can he turn? He shoots and he scores! Tamsank Anacora scores early on. That was all built from Hall running from left to right, shielding the ball before turning and setting up the goal. So we lost the League Cup in disappointing fashion, but we did win the league, which is fantastic. And we are, at the moment, just waiting for this highlight, I was going to say we are winning in the cup final, but we all know Football Manager has a way of biting people in the backside, and we are now drawing the game 1-1. Though we are dominating possession, so we will go in a moment to controllers. Lorraine using his pace down the wing, but he loses the ball. Play back inside to Esther. Long ball over the top, but we should win the header, and we do. Lorraine gets it back. Gets past his man with ease. Plays it into the box. Anacora for a superb header. That is a great finish and a great goal. Lorraine set it up with some fantastic wing play. Crossed it in, and Anacora, sensational header. That's the sort of header that he shouldn't really be scoring, but he found the back of the net, and we are back in front. Anacora has not been in great form for the sort of second half of the season, but he's found the net 4 times in the last 2 games, which you can't complain when your goal scorer steps up at the vital moments. As this half has sort of petered out after a very interesting opening 25 minutes. The last 20 have been very, very quiet, but when you're in the lead, you don't mind that at all, do you? No, you don't indeed. Domination in that first half. But we were only 1 goal in it, and we all know 1 goal can take a massive impact on your game. Don't get complacent, boys, is the message I'm saying. But Anacora has been a bit confused by that. Fair enough. Oh, okay. I'm losing Anacora in this game, so I'm just going to shut up and get him, send him back out, and we'll carry on with the game. And just want to make sure we can see out the game, hopefully. Moustache! Brilliant name in the defence to Esther, to Agafinfi. Agafinfi picks his pocket. Anacora. Lorraine. Can he get the ball into the box? He does. Back post. Agafinfi comes in at the far post. Makes it 3-1. And we are winning in the FA Cup final. Anse Reunion are on course for the double. But there's a highlight straight away, which means probably it will be 3-2. And I'll look a bit silly when we lose this game at the end, as I've already called the win. Degassi. Heavy touch, but ball over the top. Henriette is chasing through. Do not foul him there, minus. And you foul him there, and you give away a penalty. Have we shot ourselves in the foot again in the final by giving away a penalty? Marengo steps up, scores. 3-2. This half has started on absolute fire. Lots to happen so far. We're still on counter-attacking football, and minus, playing his last game for the club as he's going to be released, has done something very, very silly there. We're going to encourage the boys. Agafinfi to Anacora. Got men with him. Maria. Lorraine in the box. Lorraine saved by Nerys. His name looks very near to Novice, but we'll say he's Nerys. Degassi whips it in. Cleared away at the near post. But we win the loose ball. It's an hour gone. Free kick. Marengo. Agafinfi. Short. Moustache. Gets back to Agafinfi. Plays inside. Marengo. Good tackle by Agafinfi with the ball break switch. Lore. Options. Anakora. Got plenty of options with him. Find the right pass. Find the right pass. But he scores! Didn't even bother looking for the pass. He slams the ball home. His hat-trick. 20th goal of the season. We won't question what the goalkeeper was doing there, but we are 4-2 up now. Surely we have done enough to win this game. 25 minutes to go. We are going to make a couple of changes. We're going to bring on Rose for his last game for the club. Selman Rose is going to be let go on a free transfer at the end of the season, so he can play his last moment of football. And Barbe is going to come on for Minus, who is also playing his last game for the club. But he has not had a very good game today, so I'm bringing on a fresh pair of legs for him. And I'll also look to bring in Ricky Rose as well for his last game in the club, the 40-year-old goalkeeper who's going to be let go at the end of the season because they're all being paid money and we can't afford to pay anyone any money at all because we have no money at all in the club. Our bank balance is £15,000 just because we've got given 17 grand for winning the league. L'Espérance. Agafinfi will pick up the loose ball, but we have qualified for the Champions League by winning the league. We're in the preliminary round of the African Champions League, which is pretty nice. You get prize money for winning that. Ball in the box. Men of options. Regis Anse has scored. Is 4-3 in the final 5 minutes of the game. Is there going to be another goal here? It feels like there might be, even though we have absolutely dominated. Ricky Rose is not going to get on the pitch at this point. Corner. Marengo to take. Whips in. Cleared by Minus. It's there. Moustache has scored. 4-4. First goal for the club. Minute left. And we have somehow managed to completely screw ourselves over. A game that we were comfortably winning, we have drawn 4-4. Brilliant. Agafinfi on the ball. To Rose. Get it in the box. He does. Headed down. Lore. Whips it across. Agafinfi saved. Suzette picks up the loose ball. And that is the end of the 90 minutes. Somehow we haven't won that. I hate Football Manager at times. The game goes on. Everyone dig in. I've made 2 changes. And I shouldn't really have made the changes because we've taken off our best striker and brought on an old fart who's not going to score any goals for us. Oh well, we didn't want to win this either, did we? Bloody hell. Free kick, Suzette to take. Shoots and it clips the bar before going over. Is there going to be anything left in this for us? We're going to demand more. The boys are knackered. We've got one more change we could potentially make. I don't really know who I want to bring on. Corner, Suzette to take. Whips it in. Headed away. Degassi on the ball. Put it back in the box. No, just stand there and get a pickpocket. And they can break and they'll win. Regisensei. Good tackle. We win the ball back. Degassi. Do not stand there with the ball. Do something with it. Finds Lore, our star man. To Rose. Got options. Finds Agafinfi. Penalty! Yes, it's a penalty. L'Espérance has been fouled. Rose will take the penalty. We haven't missed a penalty all season. And there hasn't been a penalty saved all season. You know what's happening. He scores! He scores! I thought that was going to be saved. 5-4. My word, this has not been a dull game of football. 14 minutes left. We are 5-4 up here. Half time, extra time. Is there another change to be made? I think there might well be. But we have to start the half before we can make our change. It's going to be in midfield. Tamanga Suzette is going to come on for his namesake Peter just to freshen things up in that midfield. The half has started. 15 minutes to go and we will win our first FA Cup and our second trophy of the season against the team who actually hold the trophy currently. And hopefully they will not have anything left in them. I'm sure they will. Nerys to Manu. Just over 12 minutes. Moustache, who scored 1. I hope he does have a moustache. That'd be awesome. Regisonse on the ball. Back to Henriette. You feel there's another goal in this one. Crossfield ball. Moustache. Hits the ball to the back post. Header off the bar. And a goal kick. 26 shots to 9, 57% possession to 42. Domination. But we're still only 1 goal ahead as we enter the 119th minute of the game. It's going to be 1 extra minute. Is there going to be anything else in the game? Hall with the throw in. That is it! The referee ends the game in extra time. We have won the Seychelles FA Cup 5-4. That was a dull game of football, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't it? The ticker tape parade is running down. We are the champions of 2 trophies this season. Anakura got a hat-trick, Agafinfi scored 1, and Selman Rose, his last game for the club, scoring the extra time penalty after they came back from 4-2 down in the last 5 minutes to take it to extra time. Kedi Moustache with their 4th goal. My favourite name on this save so far. For me, the FM Novice, to you, the audience, thank you very much for watching. You'll join me for the next episode, I do hope, which will be the start of season number 2. Have a good evening.